the most amazing going out jacket, festive jacket. The common ground in this haul, they're all pieces that I've had in the past, so it's repeat purchases or that the brands have developed their best sellers into improvements. The main idea of the wardrobe is completely finished and you're going to love or you're going to hate it. Hey, we're in my wardrobe. Are you ready? Hi everyone, welcome to a video. It's our favourite time of year, winter, autumn, or shall we say fall. You cannot get better than an autumn haul. It's when the layering starts. We can wear our blazers, we can wear our leather jackets, like layering the knits, just getting into the cozy coats. I feel like winter is so easy to dress because you just need a good coat. So we're talking all things coats, layering jackets, some cool little knitwear pieces. Some are classic, some are like new, quirky, unique knits that I found. An evening winter look, which is actually pretty hard, especially if you want to keep it sexy. Right, I am going to start with a classic that I always do in a winter or autumn haul. I cannot do one without it. I even said to myself I wasn't going to do one this year because I've had one. I buy a new one every year for the past 3 years. I don't need another one. But then they go and bring out this most amazing grey colour, and you know, I've just realised I didn't show the mittens in the cutaway, so I'll have to show those. I finally buckled and got some mittens. I love these, and what I love about them is I always lose my gloves, so to put those through like a child, it's revolutionary for me. I'll put size references below. I was really worried about what size to buy for these, so I'll put in the size reference below what I did. So annoying when you have to send things back. So all sizes will be in the description box below. But to put this in for a coat, I would literally just leave it in there, and when you want to take it off for your phone, you know, just take them off, you leave them. I'm like a child, but so happy that I finally got the matching mittens. So I was unsure about this. This is my favourite kind of grey, that dove grey. I was unsure about the glitter, but like you can't even see it. You can barely see it. If you look online at Net-a-Porter, everything here is from Net-a-Porter, one of my favourite sites. We all love Net-a-Porter. You can't even see it, but in real life you can really see it, which I love. And from far away you can't see it. Imagine how this looks at night. I love it. I wear things like this when it's super cold. So from mid-November all the way to January, it's perfect. It's Christmas season, it's festive, New Year's Eve, it's perfect. So I'm only going to wear this in the super cold time around Christmas and New Year's Eve, and it's just the most amazing going out jacket, festive jacket. But like I say, from far away you can't even see the glitter. It's not a glitter, it's like a sparkly thread, and it just differentiates from my other ones. So I think if it didn't have the sparkle thread, maybe I would convince myself it was too similar to the beige one. But I love it, and it looks so good with like a cool tone bag. I styled this with my Cray Birkin. I know that the Max Mara teddy coats are like hit and miss for some people. For me, it was never a trend. It makes sense. I still stand by that the Max Mara teddies, they are amazing. You can get as many dupes as you want, try as many dupes as you want. Nothing is like the real deal for Max Mara, unless you're going to have one with the quality of what the shearling is, the lining, that kind of quality. To be able to produce this kind of high-end piece, the brand is going to have to charge a fair bit anyway. So the way I see it is you might as well pay a little bit more and get the original. I love them. Whenever I'm going out, you know, when it gets super cold and you're going out like firework night, you're going out for dinner and you're wearing a dress and you want to throw something over, it's literally like going out with a duvet. I cannot recommend them enough in terms of practicality, warmth. They look so chic, like just massive oversized. I never forget the first time I saw one in the flesh back in the day, way back in the day at Harrods, and a lady was walking around with leather boots, a cream one. It was one of the first cream colours they ever launched, and she was walking around Harrods and she was like, it was all frosty outside, and I just remember seeing her and thinking, that is the most chic winter outfit I've ever seen. I just think they're so chic. So I'm all for the Max Maras, I'm all for getting the original, and I buckled with the small one, the shorter one, because I thought I've got the longer one, I don't need the shorter one, but I just love the look. One, the long ones are super warm, like I just explained. This one you can start wearing now. It's a little bit cropped. I love it with the whole boyfriend jean, with the leather trousers, you know, just if you don't want to cover up as much. So I finally buckled. I wasn't sure between this and the grey one. I'll link it below, do let me know what you think. Please excuse my voice, I've had a virus, as you probably will know if you follow me on Instagram. I am never ill like this. I held out to film this video, so I hope it's not bothering you too much. But in my opinion, I'm so much better. So I got this one in the classic, the classic teddy. I love my gold Kelly. And I know so many of you have the gold Birkin like this. For me, this is the chicest, most classic fall autumn look that you just can't go wrong. Wearing all black jeans, like two classic pieces that will just last you a lifetime. The first time I got my Max Mara coat, I really can't remember the first one I got, maybe 5 years ago. Do you know, I actually think it was longer than that, and I still love them. I still wear them and feel like it's $1 million. Well, I think I'm watching too many American films and YouTubes for dollars. I still feel like £1 million. £1 million doesn't sound as good, does it? My point is, I just can't stress enough investing into that more luxury piece. And with inflation, yes, you're right with me doing these luxury hauls, but let me give you an example. Paris went to a wedding and he forgot his shirt, so he nipped into a high street store and it was £65 for a polyester shirt. And like low-end polyester, like the worst of the worst. It was like trampled on where it had been on the floor. The quality is so bad when it comes to high street, which I know you get with high street anyway, but I'm saying the quality is so bad for the price. You never would pay £60 for a white polyester shirt 3 years ago, 2 years ago even. So more than ever, I actually think it's the time to invest into quality pieces. More than ever, just buy your one coat, you will feel so amazing. It's actually warm. I've always stressed that when it comes to winter coats, invest in good quality piece. It doesn't have to be luxury, just good quality. Like you'll find with the dupes of these, I found that the arms are 3/4 length. Never understood that. It's a winter coat, we don't need 3/4 length sleeves. The collars are big, it's so thick, the fabrics are like good quality, shearling, yarn, cashmere, they're all the highest quality with Max Mara, so the warmth is there. So buckled with this, everything I styled it with, it just looked so amazing. You can literally just wear your simple crew neck and throw on that and it looks amazing. I know I'm a bit of an addict with these, but I've got another one of the Kate V-necks. I have this in grey, in baby blue. I have this cardigan in this colour, and it's such a wearable colour. It's a nice, warm oatmeal colour, and they just go with everything. And I find them a little bit low. Like, this is my newest cardigan. I'm going to show you two in one now. This is the chocolate brown. And as you know, well, if you don't know, I have a vintage brown Kelly. So I love the brown Kelly with a dark brown jumper. I recently bought the rich jumper from Net-a-Porter. I put up a picture of me wearing the white. I love them. They are expensive, but I just can't resist. I don't get gifted them. I buy everything Ritz frame. I am obsessed with the Ritz frame collection. Net-a-Porter have the best drop. Always look at Net-a-Porter for this. I got married at the Ritz. I love it. It's like thick, heavy grade cashmere, the embroidery. So I bought all of those colours. And it made me love brown knitwear, so I had to pick up another one of these. I just love them, they're so wearable. And then also a brown colour of this as well. Another piece that I picked up that I have in this summer that I love and I wore so much is this Loewe jacket. This is like a wool felt, and the summer one, I'll put up a picture, I also got that from Net-a-Porter, is a denim one, and it was so wearable. I loved the fit and the cut, so I picked that up in a more of a winter one. And I styled this with a black leather skirt, my knee-high boots, for a nice winter evening look, or you could put it with black leather trousers. I love like how this is casual but super chic, and then you can like sexy it up with a pair of leather pants or leather skirt. And surprisingly, it's one of my favourite things in the whole haul. I think it's so wearable, with a pair of black joggers, black leggings, jeans and loafers. It was so wearable, and I know how much I wore my denim summer one, so that's one of my favourite picks from the whole entire haul. Net-a-Porter got so many good things at the moment. I know I'm a winter girl, but so many amazing things. The common ground in this haul that I've noticed is everything, they're all pieces that I've had in the past, so it's repeat purchases or that the brands have developed their best sellers into improvements, or like this. This is the Totem famous scarf cardigan, and I almost feel like they've improved it. I feel like the other one is so fab. I still love that one. I'll link it below. I'll put up a picture if you haven't seen it. It's still amazing. They've obviously brought it back because it was so popular. It's very casual. This one is a bit more formal, like my friend Sabrina. I told her to get the other one, I said it's so good, and she found this one, and she said this one's more me, Claire, because she's more formal than she is like scruffy like me. So really great if you prefer more of the formal look. She's quite corporate, goes to a lot of meetings. It definitely suited her more. Also, this one is super soft, whereas the other one is not as soft. It's not itchy, but it's not as soft as this. So I feel like this one is more formal. It's a bit more wearable. Definitely casual, but that more elegant, chicer look. The other one is chicer, but casual chic. So although I have the other one that's basically the same, they're just so wearable. They're boxy, so you can really layer them with thick cashmere. They've got the attachable scarf. They're so wearable. So if you've seen the other cardigan and it's not quite you because it's not formal enough, or you love that one like me and you want to get something slightly different but the same, can't recommend this enough. It looks so good again with the gold Kelly. When with all black, it looks so good with grey. I love camel and yellow as well when you're going into spring. This would definitely carry you into spring. Now we'll go through some knitwears. I'll start off with something new and unique, and then we'll get on to the more classic pieces. So what brand is this? I don't even know what brand this is. I'll link it below. I just loved it. I loved the cable knit, the collar, these kind of shoulder wings. Such a cute jumper to wear with leather trousers, tight high-waisted jeans. Just, you know, when you want to go out in the evening, cold, but you want to wear something nice. I haven't found something like this in a long time. How cute is that? I only started it with jeans. I should have started it with more pieces, but I think I'm going to be wearing this a lot when you want to be smart but casual, wear something a little bit more interesting. You don't want to just wear like a crew neck and a heavy coat. You're actually going to go somewhere where you want to be nice in the evening without your coat. I always look out for cute knitwears, and I haven't found one in a long, long time. It's a brand it's C. Yes, I have a denim jacket by C with big shearling collar. I'll try and find a picture, but yes, I actually do love that brand. I didn't even know what brand it was. I just picked it and loved it. Just really, really cute. Net-a-Porter are always really good for supporting the new brands, the new up-and-coming brands, the sustainable brands. That I feel like that's Net-a-Porter's thing. They're really heavy on pushing sustainable brands, new brands and quirky brands. You'll always find a new brand or like a smaller brand that's not mainstream everywhere. I feel like they were one of the first people to have Totem as well. So that's that. This is still going so strong. This is the Totem famous knit, and I must say it is amazing. It's so flattering where it's exaggerated at the back. It kind of goes out like A-line. It's so flattering. It covers the bottom. I was going to say buttocks. It's just so flattering. It looks so good with like super skinny trousers and high heels. It looks so good with jeans. The hype is real. It is amazing. It comes in different colours. I am a fan. It's just so, so flattering. And I feel like when you put it on, it just gives that nice, it's not like you've just thrown on a jumper look. It actually is like a smart jumper. So the hype is real. Another quirky, so I want to go from classic to introducing to new things. This is the new version of the Isabel Marant gilet. So I have it from last year. And I know so many of you loved it. It's sold out. I'll put up a picture of me wearing it. This is the new one. So that's why I wanted to show you this. They're so wearable, just with a crew neck, thin knit, to wear it open. I love wearing mine with a white jogging suit or like a cream jogging suit, just layering all those creams. Gilets are great for when you're running around. They like warm up the body, but you're not as stuffy. And I wear mine so much. So if you loved that gilet from last year, this is the new one. This one's a bit more like stretchy and fitted. The other one's a bit more oversized. Another evening look is this dress by Annie Bin. It's a knitted off the shoulder. Just because I got some new Jimmy Choo over the knee black boots, I was looking for midi dresses and long dresses, and I have that Lulu Studio one that I love that's like this in cream but longer. But I'm looking at the shorter dresses, like wearing it with the big Max Mara coat. I think I just styled it on its own, but I would wear this with the big Max Mara grey teddy coat. But just a classic knitted dress, like your perfect little black dress that completely went out of my mind. LBD, your little black dress, but a winter version, sexy, showing the collarbone, long sleeved, it's pretty thick, and that ribbed cable knit look will be really flattering as well. That's the leather skirt that I styled the low over jacket with. It's quite short, this one, so I'd maybe go up a size, but really nice leather. I love the minimal shape. That's what I loved about this the most. Wearing it with tights. I probably would wear it with tights if I'm honest. The look that I showed you was with no tights, but I have no tights. I'd wear that with tights or an oversized knit or a cardigan. I love a leather skirt in the winter, even with some classic Manolos, classic black pointy shoes. I feel like a leather skirt for your winter wardrobe is a must, and to style it with oversized knits. But I did love that whole look with the low heavy. I thought it was really unique. I loved this. So this is a quilted kind of country coat, as I call them. This one's by Totem. I love the little details, like the tonal buttons. Love these for layering, so you can wear these thick cake cardigans over the top of them. They're actually really good in the rain. It's not like a waterproof rain jacket, but I've worn this before. I used to have the older one. They're boxy, they're just a really cool cut if you just want that more layering piece. So I just wanted to show you some different styles, going from your thick teddy coats to your layering coats to something like this that's a lot more wearable and a lot more casual. That was my favourite one on the Net-a-Porter website. I just love this cream colour. It's one of my favourite colours, hence my walls in this room. And Totem are really good prices as well, and I definitely feel like Net-a-Porter have the best Totem buy all the time. Like I say, they were one of the first people to get Totem. Lastly, a navy knit. I love the detail of this cable knit. I love how oversized it is. I just feel like a navy knit, anything navy, I feel like it suits every skin tone. Don't overlook navy. Suits every skin tone. So chic, so classic, looks so good with brown and tan. Pair of jeans. As soon as I saw this one, I thought, yes, that's my navy knit for the winter. It's so nice. Love the shape, love every detail, the neck. For me, it's the shape of the cable at the back, but just such a simple look. And you're getting more and more into navy actually. It's just so wearable and so classic. That's everything. I hope you enjoyed the cutaways. Everything will be linked in the description box below. And we're going upstairs for another wardrobe update. We've been going on about my wardrobe a long time, but the builders came yesterday. They finished off the final stage of the building. The last thing that's got to go in, the cornice, okay fine, that's got to go in, but the painting, but the main idea of the wardrobe is completely finished, and you're going to love or you're going to hate it. Some of you are going to love it, some of you are going to hate it, because it's not your average wardrobe. It's not your average. Let's just go take a look. So we're in my room. I just want to show you the update before I finish this vlog. I've got a meeting in London today. So you've already seen this in the other videos. I just feel like things are so minimal at the moment, and I love that whole Kim Kardashian minimal home vibe. But I've never been one for, I just seem to do the opposite. I don't intend to. And because I'm seeing minimal anywhere, I'm even a little bit scared about this myself. So panels, which are pretty standard, that has been a trend for a long time. I cleaned all my bags. Just to also give you an update, I have to completely clear this room, all the wardrobes, massive clear outs, it's got to be painted. So I have tidied. Right, anyway, should I show you instead of keep speaking? But got the bag wall looking pretty good. I got rid of so many pairs of shoes. Okay, are you ready? Do not judge me. It's not painted and it's quite over the top. You're going to love it or you're going to hate it. That's it. So these are original Parisian mouldings. and I had them replicated with Overlow London. This is not the original, but it's what they use in Paris. It's very, very fragile. So Dan from Overlow replicated this, and he sourced this resin, which is really durable. You know that I got my wardrobes from My Fitted Bedroom. I picked them so that they were really plain, so that I could do this. They can be painted. That's what I love about My Fitted Bedroom. They did all of the, like, everything I needed inside. Like, each one is like bespoke. So I've got my tie racks, I've got my, all of this. I mean, it's bulging. I'm going to literally get rid of half of it. Each one is different. So that was completely bespoke by My Fitted Bedroom. So happy with my wardrobes. I can't recommend them enough. Like, best prices, best customer service. And then I picked the more simple ones so that I could have, like, Dan zhuzh them up. So it looks in your face at the moment because you've got 3 colours, the wood, the beige, and this is really standing out because it's one colour. Everything's going to be like a very, very neutral colour. So it's going to really tone down. There's not going to be like, the panels are not going to be painted another colour. You can see here, it literally is going to kind of blend in with the floor. So I appreciate it looks over the top at the moment. I haven't done it all the way around, like that's just normal panels. But even from when I've had my panels done downstairs, it looks a bit like, oh God, so many panels. But when it's painted and all blended in with the wall, it looks better. So even I'm a bit like, oh, this is quite a lot. But you know, imagine when I'm filming here and doing photos here, I think it's a really nice backdrop, you know, if I'm there. So, you know, worst case scenario, what I love about My Fitted Bedroom, if I get bored of this in a year or I'm not feeling it, I can just replace these doors. And these were really affordable, these doors as well. And I can just go back to the minimal vibe, or, you know, get their shaker doors or something. So I love that it's given me that room to play, because, you know, My Fitted Bedroom was so affordable that I can experiment with this. But I like it, and I think painted, God, my phone, I normally have it on silent. But I think painted is going to look really good. So that's the update. If you want to check out my other wardrobes from My Fitted Bedroom, I have an understairs cupboard made, which I had just panelled, and it looks so fab. And it blends in with the wall. And then I have my spare bedroom, which is more of a naturally more minimal panels, which the doors came like that. So I'll link those below. I'm very much looking forward to them being painted. I can't get the booking in until January, so this is going to be like this until January. But yeah, that's the wardrobe update. It's the first time that I've actually had this tidy. I've got my pink quartz that I love. It was such a investment, let's say. So when I have people saying that I did this on a cheap, pink onyx is triple the price of any marble. So I don't know why people say that. I wanted to go with My Fitted Bedroom because I still feel like I'm experimenting, and I wanted to do something really fun like this. So for me, it's been perfect. And you know, this island unit which moves, this has got way too many clothes in here. I've seen so many people do this, and like, you know, I'm just gonna say it, like say, oh yeah, I designed this. And there are people that have messaged me asking me how it works, sending them pictures of the plinths at the bottom. It's quite remarkable when people do that. But yes, I am going now. I'm going to London. I've got my meeting. I'll link everything below in the description box. I'll link the previous videos with the sizing. I've got no lipstick on. I feel like I'm just showing you too much of the wardrobe, but I am here. See, look, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? I think it looks nice, and imagine that all painted like a really neutral, simple colour. Because at the moment it's really, really standing out. I'm still a bit ill, but better than yesterday. So I'll link everything below in the description box. I'll link the videos to look at all the other wardrobes. I'll link My Fitted Bedroom. I'll link Overlow London if you want him to do something like this similar to your house. All the size references will be there in the description box if you're worried about sizing. Do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to show you what I'm wearing. Look, there you go. I actually think it looks nice. I mean, excuse the mess. Imagine it all off-white. And when I'm showing you like an outfit, I think it's nice. I'm a little bit nervous myself because this is like, it worries me how in the face it is. But I think if you're going to do anything fun like this, a closet is the best place because it's like fun, novelty. It's a fun place to do it. But I do think, I'm confident that when it's painted, it's going to look good. Like, I can't even shut the doors, I've got so much stuff. But lots of the coat's going to be moved down to the coat cupboard, which is actually already half full. And I am literally throwing, not throwing, obviously I'll donate and whatever, but yes, I am going to wear, it's freezing today, I'm going to wear my Gucci blazer. I should have probably worn a jumper because it is cold, but I just feel like I wear that jumper all the time. I think that's the one I showed in my haul. I don't normally hang knitwear, but I was literally tidying until midnight, and I must admit I was shoving things, and I can't get any more in my knitwear cupboard, so I mean, it's fine. I'll leave that like that because I'm going to hang that back up. So I love this oversize. I should really be wearing a jumper, but I'm in the car jumping out for a meeting. I'm not really going to be walking around. So that's my outfit today. I think I'm going to use a new bag here. Probably not a good idea actually. It's raining very, very badly, and I do also need my laptop today. I might take my unicorn hair bag. I think I might take actually my vintage classic flap. Yeah, I'm going to take this because if it gets in the rain, they're so durable, these bags. By the way, Luxury Promise have just got a whole delivery of these in all different colours. And when I got mine, the price was reasonable because they weren't really a trend. Then they spiked for a good year and a half. And they've balanced out a little bit, but they could spike again in January, Christmas time. My advice is that you pick up one of those bags now because the price point is really, really good. I mean, this is my go-to bag. I love it. I've got meetings today. I can actually squeeze my little laptop in here. So I'm going to use that today for sure. And then I'm just going to wear my black Prada loafers. Very meeting vibes, aren't I? My A Goldie jeans. Look, now we're doing a haul. Let me know what you think about this. I'm talking 100 miles an hour because I've got so much on. I've been booking the food for my launch event. It's been so much to think about. Yeah, I'm going to link you some of these, and I'll ask Luxury Promise if they can give me a discount code. Like, the margins are really small there, so maybe I can get you like £50 off or something, but really amazing bags in there at the moment, so I'll definitely link those below. They're normally only getting one in a blue moon, and they're a good £1,000 cheaper than normal, just because if they buy them in cheaper, they use the same markup. That's how it works. It's not like they're, oh yeah, they're not selling, let's lower the price. It's not how it works. They buy them from resellers and, like, you know, in Asia and vintage suppliers, and when there's a spike in the trend, they have to buy them in for more. So I'm gonna go. That's my outfit for today, and I'll catch you in the next video.